Today we have a video from Midwest Safety, and the title of the video is Bank Robber Gets the Surprise of His Life.
A small-town Texas bank got a Christmas surprise it never saw coming.
Randy, somebody with a mask, sunglasses, and a hat is trying to come up in here with presents.
Merry Christmas. Hi, how are you? Good.
Good.
Got gifts. Just put them in there. Nothing funny, no big hurt. Pull it up.
Medical call 1718 open.
I'll know as soon as somebody does something. Once I leave, no worries. Where are you on the computer?
I won't let you do it while I'm doing it.
Thank you, ma'am.
Patient, you're out of sight. Yes, 65-year-old female. Can I go back to your husband?
Quickly, please. Sorry for the distress.
Officers and sheriff's deputies arrived just 3 minutes later after the teller dialed 911. During that time, bank employees witnessed the suspect cross the street but never enter a vehicle.
What's going on, man? Pretty good.
Hey, Davis, you better get this under control.
So what happened?
Guy walked around from the drive-thru and the tellers alerted me and said somebody with a mask is coming in with Christmas presents. He walked in, walked straight up and said to put whatever in the bag. And then he said, sorry for the distress. As he walked out, a bunch of cash fell and he just kept going. And then he walked across the street.
They said he ran towards here. 4350, just be advised, myself and a deputy are coming from behind.
That's gotta be the most, that is the most amateur bank robbery I've ever seen, man. You came in there. I don't know if you do anything funny. Man, bank tellers have so many different sneaky ways to notify police without, like, you know, the old school calling the police and all that stuff. They got buttons, they got clicks, they could do click, 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 and you would never know, like, never know. And they're gonna be on their way. And your ass is grass, man. The tellers did a great job, though. Phenomenal job. But him, you don't even have a getaway vehicle, nothing. You just, listen, bank robberies, that was the thing to do back in the day. Like, I'm talking probably the 80s and 70s, stuff like that. Like, nowadays, way too much electronics to even try to attempt something like that. It's just, you're caught. It's over.
Texas mattress through the woods that way.
Where the dog at? Let's get the dog out there, man. The dog gonna find him.
You would have had to ran somewhere back here.
Did the guy look black, white, Hispanic?
Completely covered. Just by his voice, he seemed middle-aged, but I couldn't tell.
Now, he talk white to me. Come on now. You got to be able to know the voice. I think it's a white man. Let me know right now. Timestamp it. 2:49. Timestamp it. Do you think, if you haven't seen this video before, do you think it's a white man or do you think it's a black man? I haven't seen the video yet, so I think it's a white man. But let's continue.
Oh.
You hit a distress dispenser.
That's him right there.
And it only dispenses X number of bills.
The male subject was wearing a Christmas hat, looks like some black tennis shoes with white bottoms.
I've got a few. I can't tell if these are animal prints or maybe. Looks like the top part of a shoe. You see if they were...
Yeah, that's a shoe.
That means he went across.
He had to have a car over there. He just...
Do we know an amount yet?
That's what she just printed out, 6,000.
6,000?
That's our emergency dispense amount.
He honestly had to, because I was right here. I was at the car wash on 11th. So he had to go straight through.
Here's a...
Why do I feel like I know him, B?
I don't know.
He sounded familiar.
He did a good job covering himself up. I can't even see any gaps. Wearing some Sauconys, I could tell that.
Those shoes?
Yeah, it
those
looks
black
like Sauconys.
I can print you a copy of her driver's license as well.
Yeah, I ain't trying to get her for a credit.
That's our job. Credit's good.
I'm just saying.
And he had what sounded like a police radio on him.
He's got a radio.
He has a radio.
Radio on him.
Like what kind of radio?
Like it sounded like y'all's.
Good.
He's got a scanner.
Kudos to you for remembering where emergency dispense is. We just talked about that the other day.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just extra cool. All right, I'll go buy a USB and then.
Ain't nothing wrong with being extra cool.
Whenever I have it.
3 exactly on the floor.
I'm sorry.
There was 3 exactly on the floor. So you got away with 3?
Yeah.
So it's 3,000
we
on the
both-
floor?
It was 3,000 exactly on the floor.
3,000. Immediately.
Okay,
Was
so
like,
6,000.
Got like a Christmas flowery bag in the middle of the woods.
Tell him not to touch it.
So he's on foot. He don't even have a car.
Man, I don't know. Huh? He may have a car somewhere, but he didn't keep it, and their cameras cut off to see if he went over to AutoZone or something,
I don't think his car's anywhere around here. I think he's that much on foot.
but it's the shoes that we're going to get him with. Because that suit, he can ditch real quick.
Yeah, but the shoes.
The shoes is what's going to get him.
And you think he's local?
There's no way that you're going to show up at a place and not be from here and be on foot and not have any help to get out the way. There got to be somebody local.
The officer's hunch was supported by the fact that beyond the wooded area where the suspect was last seen, there is a large residential neighborhood in the heart of town. Huntsville Police Department circulated the suspect's photo on Facebook, and 4 days later, they received a break in the case.
David, I knew him from working with him a lot, Miss Hill. He was
We got a break in the case. This might be the guy. Not a black man.
kitchen manager up there. That's how I knew him to begin with. So we were hanging out a lot at that time, and I noticed hanging out with him, I figured out real quick, kleptomaniac. Like, he would be stealing random, and I'd be like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? You know, he would be stealing stuff all the time. And then shortly after that, he had robbed the college. And he came and told me about it. I was like, well, what? And then I was like, well, you gotta go do that stuff back. He's sober, that's the part. He's sober, he's just crazy. But he brought up right away the Bear Bank situation. Like with the robbery, asked if I heard about it. And I had actually lied to him. I said, no, I hadn't heard about it. So he could tell me about it just to see what he'd say. Anyways, one of the things, like I said, on the news outlets that I've read a bunch of them on different pages, like the Huntsville Item. One of the things that he mentioned was like how the robber came up to the bank. Okay, well that's not in the description at all. That Santa Claus hat, he got it from La Mission. 2 years ago. La Mission went during the Christmas when the restaurant opened. He had bought a bunch of Santa Claus hats for everyone working there during the holiday season. Cool. Yeah, right? In fact, if you don't mind if I show you real quick on his Facebook, he's wearing that hat. That same one. I looked at it in another picture. I saw that one. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying 100%. You know, this could all be coincidence, but it'd be a hell of a coincidence. He said either my life's going to end growing this garden or it's going to end with a shootout with the cops. And I'm like, where did that come from? I was like, what are you talking about?
So his life's going to end with a shootout with the cops?
That's what he said, that or with his garden or a shootout with the cops. I've seen this guy get in a fight at a bar, but he didn't fight. He just let the guy beat him up.
For nearly 3 hours, undercover sheriff's deputies in plain clothes surveilled David's home about a quarter-mile away from the bank, while officers acting as backup waited down the street for the deputies to make their move.
Ryan, where are you?
Has he got him on the porch?
I think so. The guy keeps staring at him. Yeah, Ringo already jumped out.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Get EMS and to our location.
Good, bud.
Hey, come on.
You're lucky you're still breathing. No. Yeah.
You good?
Good.
Yeah. You good, bro? Is it you bleeding?
No, it's him. Yeah. Double lactation.
14th Street, white male bleeding from the face.
Roll your knees under. There we go. I'm gonna stand you up.
Ooh, got him together.
Listen to. You're gonna cooperate. Everybody down here. You understand this? Don't not cooperate. Get a marked unit that
we got one coming. Police department, hey, hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Stand up!
He doesn't know anything about this.
Okay, shut the f up. Stand up. Come to me. Get him behind us. Come to me.
I'm passing to you.
Are you on? Clear back here. Push it. Okay. I'm gonna plug this. Okay, you got it. I'll hold this clear. Just stay right here. Police department. Police. Clear. Clear. Good, Ryan.
Haven't passed yet.
Clear, clear, clear. Is that my car beeping? I think so.
I got a unit coming behind me. Lean over the skull. They're right there. You have anything on you that's gonna stick me or hurt me?
101.7 K-Sam.
Damn. And look at that. He would have probably got it. Well, let's fast. Or not fast. Okay, there we go. I just wanted to wait until we got to another scene. But see, and he probably would have gotten away with this if he didn't go running his trap. Because however he got away, he got away. So getting away on foot and all, because they didn't know. They didn't know until that one guy came forward. Which is I thought that was an amateur bank robbery. I thought that was an amateur move, but he did get away. And maybe it's because of, you know, the forest or whatever, you know, that bushy area and stuff. He did get away. And they didn't catch up with him for a couple of days. And that was after someone ended up snitching on him because he's got a big mouth. Wow.
What's going on?
Not much. Came to see a friend.
Is that your truck back there?
I think so.
You got the key on you?
I don't think so.
Yeah. No. You checking on Ryan?
Yeah, we had him. I was going to get my EMS clean him up.
Do we have anything on him, or can we unhandcuff him?
No, we were just securing him while we were there. I didn't know what we had. Okay. Those are order things. He's not allowed to go back in the house.
Yeah, he knows that.
We got a search warrant, so
yeah.
Can't come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice gamer headset he got there, man. You know what I'm saying? For all my gamers out there, you know what I mean? We gotta have our headsets, man. Nice little headset he got, you know? I respect it.
You know all his friends, he got swatted real. I'm not sure. I hit the gun. Got it off him, got the gun under my heel. Over there. That's when Ringo got him. Ringo came up there. I came up here. I was on the rifle. He was on the pistol. But when Ringo came up and he stepped up, I'm like, hit on that. Came around. All right, take a seat. Raise your hand.
You see get arrested?
Nope.
You don't see it?
Nope.
So you're just playing video games as this is going on?
Yep. Heard it, tuned out, dialed in.
We're good now. Yeah, he tried to get Ringo's gun. Oh, I believe that.
So he got hit in the face with a rifle a couple times.
Hey man, I'm a paramedic.
I apologize. We were coming.
I know y'all were, man. I know.
Yeah, man, we got made. There's nothing else we could do.
I know.
The suspect, identified as 36-year-old David Rodriguez, was taken to a hospital 40 minutes away due to his injuries. After he was medically cleared for booking, he was transported back.
Hey, you know what's worse than going to jail? I'm gonna tell you what's worse than going to jail. Going to jail looking like this. Oh my God. Whole joint lumped up crazy. Like, oh boy.
Away due to his injuries. After he was medically cleared for booking, he was transported back to Walker County Jail and charged with 2 counts of robbery, 2 counts of aggravated assault against a peace officer, taking a weapon from an officer, and resisting arrest. In all, his bail totaled just over $1 million. The 2 charges of aggravated assault against a peace officer were dismissed. However, he was found guilty of taking a weapon from an officer and both counts of robbery. He was sentenced to 15 years in prison, which he is currently serving at the Gibb Lewis unit. David went up for parole in 2025. However, the Board of Pardons and Parole denied his release due to the nature of his offense, his previously unsuccessful periods of community supervision, and his criminal history, which included multiple convictions of public intoxication, theft, and burglary. David is up for parole review again in November 2028, but if denied, he could be in prison until 2038. David made the mistake of committing his crimes in a town with a diverse and extensive law enforcement presence, especially for a town with fewer than 50,000 people. Numerous local, state, and federal law enforcement agencies operate within city limits and frequently work in coordination with each other. For instance, Huntsville is also the headquarters of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, which oversees the administration of all Texas prison facilities. TDCJ tracking dogs were deployed to sniff out David's trail after the robbery and pointed officers in the general direction of David's home. TDCJ also partners closely with Sam Houston State University, also located in Huntsville, which is home to one of the highest-ranked criminal justice programs in the country. Huntsville Police Department also maintains strong support within much of the community. The first investigator on scene after the robbery, Officer Broderick Davis, was honored at the Huntsville Item Reader's Choice Awards as the best law enforcement officer in 2023 and again in 2026. All of these factors add up to Huntsville, Texas, potentially being the worst small town in America to rob a bank.
Yeah, that makes sense, man. Damn. Yeah, man. Shout out them officers and all that stuff. But once again, somebody that really cracked the case was the guy who snitched. Because you really didn't know. Yeah, you got the dog to sniff out general area and stuff, but you didn't know who it was. You didn't know until he came forward. Yeah, that's wild, man. That's really wow, insane. Anyways, Jailhouse accountability scorecard here. We got 6 categories: compliance, attitude, self-control, truthfulness, safety risk, wasted chances. Well, excuse me. Closer you are to 0, the better you did. The more closer you are to 10, the worse you did. So for compliance, 10 out of 10, man. He robbed the bank, ran, then resisted when deputies moved in. Right? Pretty self-explanatory there. Attitude, 8 out of 10. Walking into a bank threatening tellers while dressed like like it's Christmas was pretty wild, man. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, as far as attitude is concerned, man. Let's move forward, man. Self-control, 9 out of 10. This was planned but still reckless, and the arrest turned into a fight. Okay. Truthfulness, 7 out of 10. Yeah. This is kind of hard to go with, just because even though I have my notes here, truthfulness, it's not like he lied, right? Like, we don't really see much evidence of him lying or anything like that. But the attempt to hide his identity, it is a lie within itself, right? He tried to disguise himself. that's the main thing that I'm really here. You know that I really want to touch on. You know, the disguise, the setup, you know, stuff like that. So we're gonna go with a 7 out of 10 on that. Safety risk, 10 out of 10. Threatening bank staff, then allegedly going for the officer's gun puts this at maximum danger. So 10 out of 10 for that. Wasted chances, 9 out of 10. He had every chance not to rob the bank, right? Every chance to surrender, and still chose the hard route. So 9 out of 10 for that. So final jail score 53 out of 60. Converted score 8.8 out of 10. He deserves he deserves the 15 years, honestly. He deserves the 15 years. I'm glad the parole board denied him. He deserves to do the whole 15 because he is not a productive member of society. So, and remember, let me know, did you think it was a white person or a black person? Listen, I know we've seen it now, but so if you watch this until now and now you want to write a comment talk about, oh, he was white. No, I'm not. No, we ain't talking about that. Back then, before we found out, did you think it was a white? I heard his voice and I'm like, oh nah, this is a white guy. I already knew. I'm like, wait, hold on. Nah. It's not happening. But anyways, yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'm gonna catch you in the next video.